The objective of this video is to introduce COGITO. COGITO is Expert Systems' semantic intelligence platform. It is a technology that takes any kind of text input in any kind of format and performs a deep linguistic analysis by going through all the different steps which lead up to the semantic analysis, where it is then able to understand the meaning of words based on their context. The outcome of the analysis is a conceptual map, basically a structured representation of the content, which is then used to run different kinds of applications, from semantic searches to automatic categorization to competitive intelligence platforms to natural language interfaces, all which enable a very effective, fast, and precise automatic management of unstructured information. In order to understand the unique features of COGITO, let's analyze sample sentences using the interface on the actual engine. If I write the following sentence, "The seats of my lousy Chevy are actually great," the system, because it has a deep understanding of language, is able to understand that in this sentence there is a direct relationship that links the seats with great. So from the analysis of this sentence, the system understands that what is actually great are the seats, and what is lousy is my Chevy. So the first feature of COGITO semantic technology is the understanding of the relationships between the different concepts within a sentence. The second important feature of COGITO is its capability to perform full disambiguation. For example, if I write this sentence, "The jaguar eats meat," based on the context, it is able to understand from the text that the jaguar is a panther, which is an animal, and that when it eats with a mouth, and that the meat is the flesh of an animal. So based on the context, the system is able to understand that jaguar is an animal and then go on to perform full disambiguation on the rest of the content. Now, if I make a change and write something like "The jaguar eats gas," the system is able to understand that in this case, jaguar is a luxury car, eat means to consume, and gas is gasoline. So the second important aspect of COGITO is its capability to perform full disambiguation. Now, if I add something like this to the sentence, the system is not only able to understand, as we saw before, that jaguar means a luxury car and gas means gasoline, but it's also able to understand that gas now has a different meaning, even if it is in the same sentence. This deep understanding of the language embedded in COGITO enables these kinds of features, which are at the basis of a much more precise automatic management. To understand how COGITO is able to provide such high-level precision in disambiguation and such high-speed analysis, it is important to understand that along with this semantic engine, COGITO comes out of the box with a very rich semantic network of the English language. Here you can see if I click on the word gas, I open up a window in our semantic web. In the center column, all of the different meanings of the word gas are listed. I click on the selected box, which is highlighted in blue, and you can see that this concept with this specific meaning is linked to other concepts by many different kinds of relationships. Basically, this is the kind of knowledge that we have constructed over time as we discover different terminology used in everyday language. Here you see one of the relationships, which is the kind of. Gasoline is a kind of hydrocarbon, which is a kind of fuel. On the right, you can see all the different kinds of gasoline. This is only one of several different relationships present. We also have the verb-subject relationship, for example. Here, this meaning of gas is the subject of all these verbs. If I change the meaning of the word, then the verbs change drastically. Another kind of relationship is the verb direct object. Here, gas is the direct object of these verbs. And again, if I change the meaning, the related verbs change as well. COGITO's semantic net contains more than 350,000 concepts and more than 1.5 million links.